Graeme Dawson. I'm from Queensland, Toowoomba in Queensland. And yeah, I run Dawson's Haulage.
What is this truck?
This truck's a T950, which is my own personal truck. It's about 10-year-old now. Once it got paid for, I decided to put it in the shed, keep it for myself.
Did you work it though?
Yeah, absolutely. It's done 1.3 million Ks.
And you were sort of explaining this model to me earlier, but we see that it's a Legend 950, and they made 75 of them?
Yeah, they only made 75 of this limited edition Legend series, and this is number 61 of the 75.
Was this something that they announced and you had to get in immediately?
You had to get in fast. There was only one day to order, I think that was it. So a lot of people paid deposits and missed out because their sales guy was away on the Monday and they didn't get their order in.
And did you get to pick any color scheme and anything?
Yeah, whatever you wanted. So normally my trucks are green and white, but I just thought because it was a limited edition truck, I'd sort of do a limited edition paintwork on it. So that's why I went with that. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Does the scheme have a name or anything like that?
Not this one, no. No, this is just one I made up.
And what does the truck have for an engine and transmission, gearbox, all that
Yeah,
stuff?
so it's a 600 Cummins, 18-speed gearbox, 46,000 pound arse end in it. Yeah, and that's about it.
Do you have 4 fuel tanks, I assume?
Yeah, 4 fuel tanks. So we've got four 450s they are. So we've got plenty of diesel. Yeah.
Is that pretty standard here for? It
is for the long hauls. It is because the faraway service stations in the middle of nowhere charge a lot of money. So you've got to fuel in the cities, keep your fuel prices down.
So not only are they few and far between, but they're also price gouging.
Yeah. So
how long has this been in the shed?
On and off for about 5 years. Sometimes when we're stuck and I've got a really good driver, I will put him in it for a time being until another truck turns up and then it goes back in the shed.
But mostly it just gets to come hang out and have fun.
Yeah.
What does your business haul? What do you
we do a lot of oversized stuff. We do a lot of road trains and we go all over Australia. So there's nowhere we don't go.
Now this has a pretty normal looking fifth wheel on it here. I know that they're the turntable style ones. Is that like a different use?
Well, we just have these, so you don't have to grease them. So you don't, you're not getting grease because we do a lot of tarp loads. You know, if the ropes are dangling down the front of the trailer and they hook up or they drag all the grease into the ropes and everything, it's just a mess. So it's easier this way.
You want the trucks to look nice too.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. That's what it's all about.
How long have you been trucking?
Well, I've never done anything else. So as soon as I left school, I went and worked in a transport yard and yeah, I've never been out of the job ever.
Did you start the business?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. And now how many trucks do you have?
100.
And how many drivers?
Well, there's 100 drivers plus casuals plus ancillary staff, yard staff and the likes of that. So.
And they go all over the place?
Yep, everywhere.
Wow.
We run road trains regularly to Perth, occasionally to Darwin. We do Townsville, it's all over Australia.
Oh, and do you still get to get out and drive?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
If there's a creamy load going somewhere, I'll take it.
Can we take a look inside?
Yeah.
But first I want to look at the lettering on the door because that's very neat too. And the wind deflector, I've noticed those too, the colored deflectors up at the top. Those are pretty neat when you're driving and you get the color through them.
Yeah. I personally hate them, but anyhow,
well, I like them because they're different. Maybe I would not like them over time. So when you chose all of the fixings on this, did you get to choose the color of interior?
Yeah, the interior and all that, the gauges, like we got white gauges with the gold bezels, like gold trim around them. Oh no, they're actually the chrome ones, sorry. Because they're the heritage gauges.
We just got our sunglasses on.
Yeah, that's right. Sunglasses, they look different colour, but anyhow, that's all right.
It's hard to believe it's only spring right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can fit up the steps with my big, huge hat too. Lots of camping out in the truck for long trips here?
When we go away, yeah. But I don't think I've even got any bedding in this one, unless Benny put some in to come down.
When were these trucks built? If it was just the 175
mine, this is a 2016, so 16, 17.
In your fleet, is it all Kenworths or a little bit of...
Yeah, there's all Kenworths except for we bought 4 trucks as an acquisition from another transport business we took over. So we inherited some Mercedes Benzes, but you can wipe that from the script if you want.
Oh, it's got one of those fancy seats where you touch it and it moves down for you. Were there any extra things that you knew this truck would need, any extra features that you really wanted?
No, it was all sort of standard. The only thing we did do is we took off the top of the bunk and we put the old Aero 1 type on. So if you look at most of them, they've got the bunk the same as that one over there.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to do that yourself?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it was very costly too, I can tell you.
You get a brand new truck, all freshly painted, and you chop the top off.
That's it.
You gotta do what you gotta do. So you're also explaining the model, the 950, the hood here versus the hood on the 909. Is that right?
So originally, so you could get a 900, which had the flat hood. This one's got the sloping hood, and I believe that the only reason Kenworth went away from this sloping hood is when they went to EGR engines, they couldn't get a big enough radiator in them. They had to lift the bonnet up, so they just deleted the model. Right, and then years later when the AdBlue, came into play and the motors run a bit cooler, then they could run the lower radiator again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In all your driving around the very large country, have you ever hit anything where you really were happy that you had a bull bar on the front?
Oh, hell yeah.
Kangaroos?
Yeah, the odd cow. Cows? Yeah, you get scrubbed cattle running around like in the territory and that. You'll have scrubbed cattle running around. WA's the same. And they just come from nowhere.
Oh, geez.
Especially in the dark.
They're like, there's a semi coming. Let's go.
Yeah, they don't get it.
What's your favorite thing about this?
I just love the scheme and I love the colour.
Something different.
I just love the red, gold and the black. It just all goes together well. And I've got there's no line work on this. If you have a look at this, it's got the lines and scrolls on it.
I've been noticing.
This is plain. So, and it just looks good. The truck's at the stage it needs to go back into the paint shop and be refurbed, and there's new deck plates and paint the chassis and just tidy it up a bit. But anyhow, it's been a working truck, so it is what it is.
Now, before I move on to the next truck with you, the point in the paint comes perfectly down together, right over top of that rivet. That is excellent. So it was worth taking the top off and doing that yourself.
That's it.